If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button below. This is my first video, so yeah, I'm new in this period. So I am Chantel, and I am currently coming. It's my way. And my slogan name that my best friend gave me is called "My Mood is in My Food," because I am a Gemini. And when I'm going through anything, any kind of emotions, whether I'm angry, sad, happy, whatever, or I'm just like whatever, I just had out in the kitchen. I'm like, so let's get into it. Today I will be making deep fried salmon jumbo cheese sticks, sort of. And I'm gonna make a side of Cajun Alfredo sauce on the side to dip it with. Where did I come up with this idea from? I don't know. I just be like thinking of the most random things. I be like, I wonder what they taste like. Sometimes I could be asleep and I'm dreaming of a recipe, and I wake up and I'm going like this, because I swear it was good in sleep. So I'm trying to figure out what the heck I made in my dreams. Yesterday I was in the shower and I was like, and it just popped in my head. I was like, I wonder what that tastes like. So half the time I don't even know what I'm cooking myself, but I just know that if I think about it, I'm gonna cook it. If I even get the thought, I'm gonna create it some kind of way. So do I know how these is gonna turn out? Probably not, so bear with me, but I'm hoping for the best. So let's get into it. You have your fresh salmon, got like 4 pieces in there. I got spinach. I kind of dried out a little bit, and yes, I've washed my hands clean with antibacterial soap. So whenever your hands on in the kitchen, you constantly wash your hands. You be sanitary, especially you touch your food, Mainly when you touch your ready to eat food. That could be fruits, apples, vegetables, salads, whatever. You always put on gloves, because that's like going right into your mouth. Right, so when you're cooking, you're touching it, just kills off whatever bacteria, whatever else. But key goal is, it's the pandemic, it's the COVID. Wash your hands, you know better. Okay, all right. So we got dried spinach. I got these garlic and herb droplets from Mariano's, like little circle herb butter. Do you see it? See if I can open one and get it. Got these yesterday at the store. I thought they was pretty cool. Yeah, like little garlic or herb disc. Got all the herbs in. They smell really good. That's what we're gonna make it with this too. Okay, so I got that. I got my piece of dough that I got from Mariano's as well. God, I love that store. So yeah, piece of dough. And you can get this if you walk up to the deli counter and ask them for a piece of dough. They'll give it to you. You don't have to buy the Pillsbury piece of dough. I prefer fresh piece of dough. It's way better. Then I got my bowl of all my mix-ins, breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, cayenne pepper. I got oregano in here, a little bit of salt. I got some garlic powder. I got some paprika. I got all my fixes in here, Sometimes your bread on the outside, when you rolling your chicken or any meat that you bread on the outside with Panko breadcrumbs, yeah, you might season your meat on the inside, so you feel like you don't need to season the Panko breadcrumbs on the outside. But me personally, when I buy plain Panko breadcrumbs, I prefer to season them. I don't buy any breadcrumbs that's already seasoned, like Italian breadcrumbs and all those things, because it could be a little bit too much. But this, you can control the salt when you buy plain. Okay. Then we got all our fixings, our seasoning. This is for my Alfredo sauce that's on the stove. Well, I didn't make it yet, but it's milk based on the stove. So I got all my thyme and my oregano. I got Old Bay seasoning here. I got Cajun, a lot of Cajun seasoning here. I got Old Bay. I got Parmesan cheese, a little bit in here, and I got black pepper. About it, and she's like, "Hey, can you give me some of this from the store?" I'm like, "What's red garlic?" I'm like, I'm used to garlic being like, the yellowish color or whatever it's supposed to be. I'm like, red garlic? And she's like, yeah, it's a season called red garlic. And I bought some, and it goes on everything. You'd be surprised. Everything. So, yeah. And the brand is Kinder, Kinder. Yeah. I have like 3 tablespoons of cream cheese for my Alfredo sauce. And I got Also got Parmesan cheese, garlic, and chives in here, thyme, oregano, a little bit more cayenne pepper. I season everything, you know. When you bite into my food, well, I bite into my food, I want to taste everything. I don't want something that's bland. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people can't have too much salt, too much this, too much of that. You know, you control your salt with whatever you make, your salt level, your spice level, whatever else. Healthy and all this carb counting and keto. Yeah, my food probably not the food for that, you know. But am I gonna start cooking more healthy, you know, later on down the line? I will, because my daughter, my teenager, one minute she's vegan, next minute she's not. She don't want healthy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't eat vegetables because she don't like them, and she only probably like 2-3 fruits. So yeah. For me to be a foodie and a cooking mom and with the culinary school, I got the wrong kids sometimes. But you know what? It's okay, because I got child viewers that's gonna enjoy what I make just by looking at it. You know, taste it with your soul. You know what I'm saying? Just that's how I do it. Just, you know, I'm tasting it physically for y'all. Y'all just taste it through the camera, because I promise you that it's good. Okay, anything I make and put these hands on is good. With our salmon, got a little bit of water in here in the bowl. I bought an Atlantic salmon filet, and I just like kind of skinned it, and I took the skin off the back because I don't like skin on my salmon. I was really a big fan of salmon. I didn't like salmon. Yeah, I skinned my salmon to 4 pieces. Okay, so this is all the seasoning I got. All my seasonings for my salmon. All the oregano, the parsley, the cayenne pepper, the garlic powder, the salt, the everything. Okay, the only thing I got is onion powder in here, but you know what? It's okay. I still got to go on everything. You know, go on some stuff, but yeah, I don't have to go on everything. Yeah, see that? Look at all this good old seasoning. I had a piece dropped in my spinach, but you know what? It's okay, because the spinach is going on this anyways. But I know you can see all that herb and that seasoning. So we season our salmon. Okay. And that's only that's the only thing you do to your salmon for right now. Okay. So we're gonna set those to the side and roll out this piece of dough. Ew. Aw, come on. Okay, so I got my roller pan. When I was in baking class, I took a baking and pastry. I hated rolling out the dough, folding the dough, let the butter freeze, roll again. You got to get all on top of the countertop and just give me your tiptoes and go like that, you know. I had to put every strength I had into rolling that hard dough because the butter fat had froze on it, and yeah, it was a pain, and that was like the worst part. And I tried to roll some fondant and all that stuff. Yeah, no. I'm gonna sprinkle it with a little bit of flour. So it won't stick. Okay. I don't even think I'm gonna use all this piece of dough. Ooh, that feels good. I feel it like I can make a big piece. I probably make a mini pizza or something with the rest of this dough. I know that might be some left over. You can do a lot of stuff, but $3 for fresh dough at Mariano's, you can't beat it. Okay, so you just see, plop that down on that flour, give it a good roll. Can y'all see me? Y'all can see me? Yeah, you can see me. And roll the other one down and flour that one. You gotta make sure you flour it up good, but don't flour it up too much, you know, but enough to where it ain't sticky, you know. And if you notice that it's starting to get sticky, just sprinkle some more flour on there. So we got our dough. So I think I'm gonna cut this dough into 4 pieces. Oh, I might not have none left. That's okay. I'm going back to the store later anyways. Just gonna cut this dough down the middle into 4 pieces. Oop, the middle part is sticky. Yeah. Okay. Let's add a little bit more flour. Only because it's so sticky around that part. All right. So I'm gonna build these one at a time. Just sit these into my container. Okay, so we're gonna roll them out and then we're gonna put them on the plate. And yeah, damn, it's build time. I can't cook nothing else nobody else want me to cook. I have to cook everything I want to cook. I have to branch out and do what I want to do. I'm pretty sure I'm not destined to make food that everybody else want me to cook or make it this way or season with this. Like, God gave me some skills and I'm gonna use some skills, okay? Like, it ain't finna go to waste. My mother taught me how to cook. My grandmother taught me how to cook. My dad's niece taught me how to bake and cook. How this stand is, just have a little bit how thin you want it. Enough where you could stretch it. Kind of see through a little bit, but it don't have to be a perfect circle. It just be like this, you know, just enough to hold your fish in, big enough to hold your piece of fish in and your cheese or whatever toppings you have, and you got to be able to roll it up in there as well. Cooking, laughter, and fun, love. And nowadays, you have to do more of that with your family because today it's not promised. So I'm going to put some love into the salmon and let's get started building. The good thing about me is if I make a mistake or something don't come out right, I'm going to keep cooking it until I get it. I don't give up. Let me cooking and my favorite skill, Rachel Ray. Is all these are Rachel Ray. She got some good cookware. I'm not even going to lie. You're going to melt a block of cheese here and it's just going to slide right out. Non-stick. Non-stick, okay? I still got a couple of her pots and gadgets on my wish list that I still have to get. But I'm going to get them. I want all colors. I love colors. Everything don't have to be coordinated with me. I love every color. So, do I got a lot of colors in this kitchen? Yes, I do. I like it. It makes me happy. We got our stove on and we got some olive oil and they're heating up. So while that's heating up, I'm gonna do this. Guess I will finish rolling out my dough. Rolling in my dough. Okay. Our grease is almost hot. Gonna hurry and roll these out. See, I told you it wasn't perfect. This is like my first video, but you know, it's okay. We gonna get it. We're gonna get it together. You're not gonna fall in love with me. I wish y'all could taste this because I tell my friends and everybody I do food for, I tell them feedback is always welcome. You know, whether it's negative feedback or it's positive, I accept all feedback. You know, I look at it this way. It helps you grow. It helps you learn. It helps you correct your mistakes. It helps you figure out what you could do better next time. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know? Nothing at all. Because I definitely get my feedback. If I go in a restaurant and I taste something and like it feel like I can make it, 9 out of 10, I'm not going to go bad anymore. I'm going to go make home and experiment and make it myself. That's just how it is. Some places are overrated. You know? I believe. I'm not going to say those places for right now, but yeah, a lot of places are overrated. And 9 out of 10, I probably ate there and never went back. Because why spend all that money when I'm a cook? If I don't know their recipe, guess what? I'm going to eat it. And 9 out of 10, when I eat something, I can taste what's in it. Not everything, but I can taste similar to what's in it. And I'm going to make it. Jumbo cheese sticks. I don't even know what to call it. Should I call it jumbo cheese stick or a salmon cheese stick or just salmon log? I don't know what to call it. Know what I call myself? Hungry. Okay, so I'm going to make it. That's what I'm going to call myself. All right. We're done rolling. So the salmon and things are just about ready. So we're gonna cook the salmon, then we're gonna build. Okay, so let's get into it. Got the salmon. Just gonna throw it over here in the skillet. Y'all hear that? Ooh. Ooh. That's sizzling. Ooh. Oh yes. I'm gonna do 2 batches because you pack your stove or your skillet, you pack it tight with all your meat. There's no space in there for the air to evaporate. Then most likely your meat is gonna steam. It's not gonna like sear brown. So you always leave your little gaps into the skillet and leave your meat alone. Okay. Some people when they get in there, just anxious to see how it's cooking because you're hungry. We get it, you know, but be cool. Let it cook. Give it like a couple minutes, probably like 4 minutes on one side and 4 on the other. You know, just monitor it. Sometimes you could tell if meat is done just by looking around the edges because salmon is pink. You know, but when you start seeing it turn white around the edges, and you see that white just kind of like growing on top of the meat, it's like growing. You know, 9 times 10, that's your cue to flip it. But yeah, let it sear. Let it get golden. You know, it's because, yeah, I'm not going to get copywritten by YouTube or anybody else. I own rights to the music. I don't own rights to the music. You know, if I got the right to listen to it, that's all I'm saying. They just be doing too much. Who know I won't listen to no Doja Cat or no Girl in Red in my background? I can't even do that because they hate it. You know, so, yeah, it's all in here. Listen to it in my brain. I'm living my life like it's golden. Ooh. It's cooking good. 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 Yeah, get my plastic spatula because I don't like metal in my Rachel Ray skillets. Heck no. Okay? I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all see that sizzling? Oh, that's bubbling. It's bubbling. All right, it's time to flip. Ooh. Do I have a timer to tell if it's 4 minutes or not? No, I don't. I'm like a hunch cooker. Say it's done, then it's done. If I season my meat like sprinkle, my hunch tell me like, okay, that's enough season. Then it's enough. You know, sometimes my hunch be like, no, that's not enough seasoning. And I just like, no, I don't think it's enough seasoning. So I'm like, not to sprinkle some more. Then I be like, okay, that's it. You know, I season with my man, you know, everything. I'm hungry through my spirits. I don't know. I got to get it together. You know, I got to get it together. But you know what? This looks so good. So good. Okay, so now we are about to make our Alfredo sauce. We have in the pot, I got heavy cream and whole milk that I kind of like portioned out earlier. So what? I think it's like 4 ounces, 8 ounces of heavy cream, probably like 4 ounces of whole milk. I cook whole milk with everything because I like that milk fat and that butter fat. It's like really fattening. So we're going to pour that into the skillet that we just sauteed our salmon in. So we're going to pour that into here. So I turn my stove down number 4. I'm going to put, so because we had all that olive oil and the seasoning from the salmon, I poured the heavy cream and the milk in there. So I'm going to put the cream cheese. I'm gonna put 1 droplet of garlic butter. And I'm gonna put our Parmesan cheese, garlic, oregano, dried chives, cayenne pepper, black pepper, blackened season, all that until it's in here and it's ramen. So we're gonna put that into our Alfredo sauce. While our grease is heating up. So it's cooking on low. When you make a homemade Alfredo sauce, cream cheese thickens it, you know, and sometimes when cream cheese sit, it gets cold. So in the skillet, your Alfredo sauce might look like it's liquidy. But when you cook it on the stove, it's liquidy, and you let it sit, it thickens up. Always keep that in mind. This looks really good. I can hear my grease popping already. Okay, so this is my Cajun Alfredo sauce. You can see a little red in there. I don't want to put too much. I'm not trying to burn my baby mouth off. I'm gonna eat some of it too, but my youngest daughter loves fish. So, okay, my lovely YouTubers, I am back. Had to do a little cleanup. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Yeah. Had to do the dishes, because my mother always just tell us when you're cooking in the kitchen, she always tell you to sink for the clean dishwater, not the float in it. And you just watch as you go. You know, that way it's less cleanup time. You done. Bam. Okay. So that grease is hot and it's ready for my salmon. So, I'm gonna build one. I'm gonna build 2 at a time. 2. Okay. So I'm gonna take a piece of salmon. You could break it. Don't want to break it in half. Man, that salmon look good. Y'all see that salmon? Yeah, see that? Yeah, it's so moist. It's like, yeah, it's definitely moist. I know y'all can see that moisture. It's wet. So, I'm gonna put salmon down the middle. Oh, I can't get over the moistness. Man, I did good. Of course I did. But yeah, I did good. I don't know. Don't want nice little amount of salmon in there. I'm not gonna put too much because I still gotta put the spinach or whatever else. Got my salmon inside my rolled pizza circle. Well, not a full circle, but you know what it is. I got some aged gouda cheese. Now, a lot of people don't know about gouda. I'm put 1.5 slice in each one. So just break it down the middle. Got our gouda cheese on top, and then we're gonna garnish it with our spinach. And then, like I said, I'm not gonna season it on the inside because I already have seasoning on my salmon, and I got seasoning in my breadcrumbs when I braid it. So you know what I'm saying? I was thinking earlier this might go good with some mushrooms on the inside too. Maybe next time I ever make it again in the future, I'll add some mushrooms. But yeah, I think mushrooms will go perfect. And I don't like dirty hands, you know. I may wash my hands a million times. That's why my skin be all dry on top. I had to keep all kind of stuff here. And then look what I got here too. Sanitizer. Because it's a pandemic. You got to have it everywhere. If you blink, you better see a bottle of sanitizer. Because that's just the way to go with this pandemic. Okay? So, we have our piece of dough, salmon, cheese on top, and spinach crumbles. Now, I'm going to roll it. Let's see. I'm going to roll it. See if you can see me roll it. Can you see me roll it? I took 2 pieces of one end. I'm going to fold those in. Okay? You see that? Fold those in. Now I'm going to roll the other side over like a burrito. You see that? Then I'm just gonna roll it tight. Yeah, it looks like a burrito. Me too. Look at this. Look at that. I literally just made a burrito. A baby burrito. Do y'all see this? I made a burrito. Damn, it's gonna be a big ass, excuse my language. It's gonna be a big old, you know. I still don't know what to call this. Can't call it a cheese stick like that no more because it ain't like super cheesy. If I got cheese in it, what am I gonna call this? A deep fried spinach roll. Deep fried salmon and spinach roll. Yeah, I think I like that. See that? I made a burrito. And no, Chipotle, I can't work for you. Even though I know how to make burritos pretty good. You know, or whatever place out there that likes burritos or wraps. But you know what? This is, I don't know what to tell y'all. This is perfect. Ain't no holes, ain't no gaps, ain't no nothing. Okay? So we got 2 down, 2 more to go. Let's go. I don't know what the heck is going on. My first 2 kind of perfect, and this last one just want to act up. It's like a kid telling the kid not to act up when you go into a store. They want to act up, embarrassing me and stuff. But you know what? It ain't got to be pretty to eat. So we got our wraps. I got my bowl of Panko breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, a little bit paprika, cayenne pepper, a little bit more of that. And here's some salt and some pepper. Okay, so I'm just gonna give that a mix. Give that a mix. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna take my hands, wet them. Just gonna rub my things. I don't have a spreader ball to spritz it, but just gonna rub it down. You know, I always thought it was weird that my place where I live has a sink like right here. But you know, it comes in handy. It comes in handy when you need it. I'm not even gonna lie. So, what are we gonna do? I took my hands and I wet it all around. Now I'm gonna, boop, dump it in there. I already know that these breadcrumbs are gonna stick to my hands. So, just gonna, boop, dump some breadcrumbs on it. And I got my sink right here to catch everything. It's a garbage disposal, so it's gonna rinse right down. All right. You see I got that breadcrumbs packed on there? On that pizza dough? Man, yeah, this smells so good. I know I'm making a big mess, but I promise you, it's still gonna come out good and crunchy. So yeah, my thing. Ooh. Got them breadcrumbs on the other side of the more just in case. Just pat that down. Time to fry this baby up. Just gonna lay them right there on my basket because I got the basket up. I'm gonna do 3 at a time. He's huge. Y'all see these monster thingies look like burritos or whatever. This grease is ready, so let's drop it. I got my grease on high as I can. Yeah, I had my grease on just a little bit hot enough. And then when you drop them in the grease, do not wiggle the basket as soon as you drop them in. You basically wiggling the breadcrumbs off. You have to let them cook first, you know, then wiggle. Do that's with anything you do. When you drop breaded chicken into the fryer, do not wiggle the basket as soon as you drop the chicken in there. Just drop it in there, let it cook for a little minute, then you wiggle your basket because you're going to shake off all your breading. I'll turn them. Man, do y'all see that? What? Kanye West is playing in my head. La, 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 la. You can't tell me nothing, right? I know. I'm corny. It's me, though. Oh, we got one that stuck, though. We got him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got one that don't want to come out. Oh. It's okay. I'm gonna mess up. But it's okay. Because guess what? It's still gonna be good. Man, y'all. Do y'all see this? Tell me you see it. Am I blind? Oh my God, I see it too. Y'all hear that crunch? Imagine dipping into that Alfredo sauce and you just gonna cut these, gonna plate these, gonna dip these, and we're gonna eat these. What? Oh, what? So, yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that smoke. Man, that's right out the deep fryer. So I'm gonna cut into that. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, you guys. Do y'all see that cheese in there? I know y'all see that cheese. Y'all don't see that cheese? Do y'all see that smoke? Let's catch it. Catch the smoke, catch the smells, catch it all. No, Alfredo, you can't catch smoke, but I tried it. Okay. So we got our platter. Man. Yeah, look at that. Let me just take this knife because y'all don't believe me. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that cheese? Do y'all see it? Man. Had some toppers fall out. Y'all see that cheese? Do y'all see it? Do you see it? Oh, whoa, it's a lot of cheese. Oh, snap. You guys. You guys. You guys. Man, I can feed a lot of people with this. Get my Alfredo sauce. Get my... Okay. So, yeah, I see that. We got the salmon, the spinach and cheese, and we got our pizza dough with our Alfredo sauce. And let's see how it is. Man, do y'all see that? Homemade Alfredo sauce from scratch. What? Oh my God. You got that cheese. And that's Gouda cheese. And that's Gouda. So Gouda. Mm. Mm. Yeah. This belongs on somebody's menu. If there's a restaurant out there that needs this recipe, call me, okay? I'll sell it to you for a nice price. Because I'm telling you, it's amazing. When I tell you salmon this way, and you change the game of stuff you don't like and you create it another way, you'd be surprised what you eat. Stuff you never like, you'll like it. You had the right person to make it. I'm trying not to smack because my mother smacked me from beyond the grave for chewing my mouth open. But man, I can't help it. Can't breathe all in. Eat it all in. Yeah, hit it. So, these are my salmon mini burritos, I guess, wrapped in pieces though. Comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I promise you there's more good recipes like this to come. You won't be disappointed.